Yeah, this your boy O-Skeez, and right now we kicking it with hip hop since 1987. Zone out.
Shout my hip hop since 1987, niggas. Hip hop since 1987.com.
It's your boy Brandon B. Wyche, hip hop since 1987.com. We here with O-Skeez, man.
Yes, sir.
Alright, look, for those who don't know, tell everybody, you know, where you from, your story, right, real quick.
You know, O-Skeez from Camden, New Jersey. You might have known me from the radio bangers like the Errbody Twerkins, the Junkies, Rock the Boats right now. And we were getting into Philly and grinding for a minute.
Okay. Now, the Errbody Twerkin record, you know, that's one of the ones that first caught my attention, you know, back in, what, 2012.
Right.
But it caught my attention in a unique way. Like, in the club, you hear it, and it's just like, all right, damn, I hear this shit all the time. Like, yo, who is this? You know, you find out what it is, and the next thing you know, the radio playing it, you know. So it's like, tell us how did that happen? Like, how that record come about?
Well, the record was it was already out before it even hit the club.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had did a video to it, and we put it on World Star. We had top boxing on World Star, and my man DJ Barz had hit Cosmic Kev like, yo, O-Skeez got a crazy record. So we linked up with Cosmic Kev, and he heard the joint like, this joint alright, and I told him about how Joan was doing numbers on World Star and whatnot. And we got together. And then he heard that joint, he played, he said he was gonna play it, but the first person that really supported it was DJ Diamond Kuts.
Okay.
Yeah. She was the first person that played it and supported it. And then from there, like, all the DJs start picking up on it, start going hard on it.
That's love. I mean, you know, you definitely need that support. You know, shout out to Kev for picking it up, but shout out to Diamond Kuts for playing it.
Definitely.
It was I think it was in her mix.
Diamond Kuts.
Like every night on the radio, like around 7, 8 o'clock, you would just hear it all the time. Especially on like Friday, Saturday nights when everybody going their way to the club, you always hear it. So
yeah,
like, you was taking.
But everybody might think that it got played on the radio first, and like I had made it and went straight to the radio. No, that joint was already out damn near 6 months before it even touched the radio.
Okay.
Just because at the end of the day, like, the DJs was iffy if it was gonna be like that or not. So I had to show them the buzz and the how much people was really rocking with it.
Now see, a lot of people don't work records. So the fact, I'm glad you said, you know, it took a while before it got to the radio. Some people just drop a song a day, they don't do nothing. After a few weeks, they just drop another song. But like, I'm glad, you know, you mentioned you took time to work that record. Like, how important is that? Like, cause I know it could be a struggle. Like, yo, you believe in a record, somebody else might hear it the first time, they don't like it. But you know, after a while they pick up on it. Like, how?
I mean, working the record is very important, because it's like, it's confirmation on like, yo, people really rocking with this. See, the DJs might hear a record and you might sit there and promote it and do whatever you want to say, like, yo, this the hottest joint out, but it don't make no sense if people not really going out and really rocking to it and supporting it. You know what I'm saying? So when you show that the people really supporting it and the people really behind the record and they love it, then the DJ see that, it's automatic. Like, it's
a layup.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't go nowhere in Philly and not, like, if it's a lot of DJs in Philly that got that record. Like, you go in the club and you say, yo, you got Errbody Twerkin, they gonna play it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you know, that's then. We here now. We got the new mixtape, you know, Behind the Bars. You can see right here in the background. You know, can you tell everybody about the project? You know, let's first talk about you know, the artwork and the name of the project.
Well, Behind the Bars, you know, a lot of artists is like, behind bars is basically like they lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So when you say behind the bars, I'm saying like behind the music, what's really going on. For my fans that really rock with O-Skeez, this is really going on in the music. You know what I'm saying? So in the music, it was just a lot of things that I might have been going through that I put into the music to let people know who I was, because I felt like that was the most important thing with me dropping the tape, to let them know who I was. So it was like an introduction to O-Skeez. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And what made you do the artwork the way you did, you know, with the lyrics on there?
It was just a dope artwork. Shout out to Ron, he the one that put it together. I ain't really had no idea behind it. Yeah, I'm just letting him roll with that.
Well, that's good. You gave him credit. You know, some people ran with it, but you know, it's cool. All right, so you know, tell us about, you know, I guess the recording process. Like, you know, some people say they can record their mixtape in 2 weeks. You know, some people, you know, they take time with it. Like, how was the process just recording it?
I took time with it. Like, I sat on it for a minute. I really wanted to ride around and just ride to a couple joints to really know that my story was getting across. You know what I'm saying? I wanted people to really love the mixtape. I ain't want to rush it. I ain't want to reach out too much. I really, like, if you listen to the mixtape, I think I got like 2 features on there from 2 different artists. And like, I wanted to be all O-Skeez. So throughout the process, it took them like 2 years.
Okay,
you know I mean? From my last mixtape that I dropped.
So he didn't microwave mixtapes like a lot of you out here putting out 10 mixtapes.
Right.
Like Gucci, man.
Take
you know,
time
only
with your
Gucci
shit.
can do stuff like that. All
Take
right?
time with your shit, man.
All right, bet. So what's the official singles now for somebody who didn't drop or who watching it now? Like, what's the first few songs they need to listen to right off the bat?
Off the back, I would say Relax.
Okay.
Relax is definitely like talking my shit in that one.
Okay,
hard in there. Y'all definitely gotta listen to Relax. And then after that, it's probably Smoke My Smoke.
Okay.
Smoke My Smoke is that shit too.
Now, are they your favorite records on the project?
I mean, it ain't my favorite records because they ain't the one that I really like talking off my chest with.
Okay.
But that's what everybody gravitating to right now.
Okay. So what's your favorite off the project?
Just Me and Scared.
Okay, why?
Because that's just like me telling the whole story between both of them.
Okay.
Of what's going on with me and my city and everything.
Okay.
So Just Me and Scared, that's the 2 records niggas need to go to first.
So video wise for off the project, somebody want to see the visuals. What videos been released off the project so far, or which ones can they look forward to coming soon?
Well, you know you got Errbody Twerkin already out.
Yeah.
You got the Juki video. You got the Chasing Paper video. The next video we about to shoot is the Smoke My Smoke jump.
Okay.
And after that, we probably, you know what I mean, more likely I'm gonna end up shooting a video that damn near majority of the mixtape.
3-4 in, so it's kind of, you might as well
majority of the mixtape we shooting videos too. Keep it 100. It's whatever y'all like. Whatever y'all hit me up and let me know what y'all want to see a video to.
So he giving y'all total control. You know, you the viewer, the fan.
Whatever the fans want to see.
Drop a comment, hit them up. You know, let them know. All right. So before we forget, you know, we got to talk about how important it is that you coming from not just Jersey, but you coming from Camden, right across the bridge from Philly, but it's a completely different city. You know what I mean? So tell us about, you know, just that lifestyle. You know, me from Philly, I've never been to Camden. Only when I go to the aquarium and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But tell me about that.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, Camden is like, it ain't like I said, it really not no platform at all. You know what I'm saying? So for me being one of the few artists that's out here really putting on, you know what I'm saying, like the head runner right now, that's who I sit here and try to lay the blueprint for. You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys look at me and they like, yo, Skeez out here doing this thing, but at the end of the day, we just trying to make a platform, period.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Like, that's basically what's going on. Like, hold on, we gotta do that back. My shit get dry as shit, yo.
Talk that shit, Skittles, man. You guys can get that shit out here, man. Like, really know, ain't nobody really doing it, bro. Y'all niggas don't know what they doing. That's really trying to do it over there. This shit big. Ain't nobody doing that shit over here. Nobody on, what's this, Hip Hop Daily?
Yeah.
I seen me get
put him on there.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't doing that shit over there, bro. They gotta know that we on here, bro. Niggas from Camden ain't on this type of shit. They gotta really know that this shit going on, bro.
Right.
We about to pan the camera.
Yeah,
on you,
pan the
man.
camera on him. You want to pan the camera on him. Pan the camera on him. They ain't talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Talk your shit. Hey, keep it a hundo. Keep it all the way a hundo. These all city niggas, Camden niggas. At the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
So you telling us about Camden again?
Talk that shit about Camden. Let them know. Because they don't know at the end of the day.
I'm here with my boy. Letting y'all know. I want y'all to know that shit serious. Ain't nobody got our city right now. And if I had to pick a person that really had it and really had something going on, it would be him. Skittles, Skeez.
Except for O-Skeez.
O-Skeez, ain't nobody really doing it. It's up in the air, and we the close. Listen, they gotta You know, really gotta know what's going on. Come over and visit us. Like, come see what's really going on. Is really going on over there. Like, it ain't nothing, no stadiums. It ain't no whole bunch of people or nothing. It's just a whole
man,
bunch of...
y'all got Campbellsville.
Yeah,
come on, stop. What?
Yeah,
absolutely not. So for the city to see, me doing it, at the end of the day, even the little one I'm doing is big to our city. You know what I'm saying? Compared to what's going on in Philly.
You got a lot of people supporting you in the city.
Yeah.
Hands down, O-Skeez. Right now, he got Camden on smash.
O-Skeez got Camden on smash. I'm like, I'm out here.
He got it. Why not? Boy got the city.
Hey man,
he got it.
You're from Jersey, you know. We here in Philly right now, you know. Even though we're website based in Philly, you know, we support all over. Can you tell us the difference between the two music scenes, I guess you could say, or just being on that side of the water, you know, trying to break into this music scene over here?
Right. I mean, with Jersey, it ain't really it's not really a platform like how Philly got. Like, we ain't really got no station. And you know, South Jersey and North Jersey, that's like two different places. You meet somebody from North Jersey, ain't gonna be the same person you meet from South Jersey. So we automatically, like, within our own city, we gotta take over our own city first, and then come to Philly and do the same thing over, and then it's even a bigger city to take over. You know what I'm saying? So it's like extra work for a Jersey artist to keep it 100, like what a Philly guy gotta do. Like, you know what I mean? You automatically, you know what you got. But
it builds you though, the same way. You know, you do it the right way, independent way. You get your fan base in your city. You take over your town first. That's the best way to do it. You know.
Right.
So, like, you know, what obstacles I guess did you face? You know, trying to. Cause I know you mentioned your friend called Cosmic Kev for your homie, but like, you know, that's not. Nobody can say they know Cosmic Kev or. It's easy to do.
Oh man!
So what obstacles you get?
It took a minute.
Cause you made it sound easy just now. Like,
it took a minute to keep it 100. Like, shout out to DJ Barz, cause that's really let me and Cosmic Kev meet. Whereas though I was able to like let him hear my music, but it took a minute because I've been doing this since I was like 17. You know what I mean? Like, I've been had joints out. But to get it over the bridge, whereas though Philly was going to hear it and get it on the radio, that was always something I looked at, like I wanted to do. But just that process, like I said, when we put Errbody Twerkin out, he heard the record, but it wasn't like automatically like, yo, I'm on it, I'm ready to do it. Like, he wanted to see me put in the work. And that's where a lot of artists go wrong. Like, they think that they get a record and that's it. Like, no, you got to put in the work and show people like, yo, I'm really ready to like stand behind this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
we can't wait to rewind that clip so people can understand. You know, you gotta work records, so you know.
You gotta work it.
Now, you know, you're not just a regular hip hop artist. You know, you got this thing where you mix the reggae with the hip hop. Can you break that down and why? You know, that's like your lane right now.
Cause honestly, I do it because I'm Jamaican.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I grew up, you know, of course in America. I grew up in Jersey, but my background is Jamaican. Jamaican parents, mom and pops, and you know, I started liking reggae before I even started liking hip hop. Like, that was the first music I started listening to off the bat was reggae, and hip hop came second. But I just wanted to mix that within me as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't want to come in like everybody else and do what everybody else was doing. I wanted to use me and where I come from, and that kind of stood out to me. You know what I'm saying? Doing reggae and putting the hip hop vibe, they call it a fusion. You know what I'm saying? So I came off the vibe of just doing hip hop lyrics with reggae beats.
Being unique, you know. I mean, it's working so far. So you know, you definitely got to keep it up. You know. So what things, you know, you got the mixtape out now. You know, it just dropped. You know, you got visuals on the way, but you know, what's some other things fans can expect from O-Skeez?
Right now, I just dropped the app. Official O-Skeez app, so y'all can go download that in the Google Play, iTunes, and we working on merchandises right now.
Okay.
And of course shows. You know
what kind of merch you plan on? You know,
we gonna start with the shirts, of course. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start with the shirts. We're gonna move our way into like hoodies and crew necks and stuff like that. But you know what I mean, step by step, we're gonna get there.
Look, right? You know, I was thinking when I was listening to Errbody Twerkin on my way over here. I was like, you know, it'd be real nice if you made like a, you know, like an uncut video. You know, they got, you know, certain sections.
Seriously?
You know, I'm just saying, you know, that could, you keep that song alive.
I mean, the joint that I put up is damn near uncut.
Yeah, I mean,
YouTube almost wrote me like, yo, this joint, like, you gotta watch what y'all doing, like, you know what I mean?
That's the joint for the clubs, you know, strip clubs. You know, I'm just, you know, I'm still stuck on that record. You know, it was a big song in 2012. It damn near, like I said, it was played every day on the radio when you go to the club.
And it didn't just get pushed in Philly. Like, we pushed it in NY. It was DJs picking it up in NY. Okay. DJs picking it up in ATL. You know what I'm saying? But it was like the timing. Whereas though everybody didn't pick it up at the same time. Like, it was like after it get old in Philly, that's when Atlanta started picking it up and Florida started picking it up. You know what I'm saying?
So you was on shows all over too, or it was just?
Nah, we was staying local. Okay. We was staying local, but just to show like the love that I was getting from the record, it was just like, you know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure the money you was making off the record, you know what I mean?
Nice. It was nice.
All right, so you know the app is out now, the mixtape is out now.
Right.
You got the merch on the way. You know what I mean?
Download Behind the Bars.
Is
Definitely.
Anything else you want to say to the camera, to your fans, anything like that?
Nah, just go get that mixtape, man. It tells a whole story. I know that, you know, when you hear the joints that's on the radio right now, you might think that he got the party joint or he got the reggae joint, but when you listen to the tape, it's a whole nother vibe. Like, you got songs for everybody. And that was my vision. Yeah, that was my vision for the whole mixtape. Is just make sure that you talk to the streets, you talk to, you know what I mean, the ladies, make sure you talk to just the average college kid. I just wanted everybody to like at least a song, and I feel like everybody gonna like 4 songs off the joint, off the bat.
Make sure, you know, you drop your Twitter, your Instagram, so they know where to follow you at, man.
Yeah, man. On Twitter, it's at O-Skeez, O-S-K-E-E-Z. Instagram, Behind the Bars, and hit me on that Piff. Make sure you download that mixtape.
Yeah, and definitely get it off HipHop1987.com.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
All right, bet, man. It's your boy Brandon B. Wyche, man. Signing off for O-Skeez.
Your boy.
Shout my hip-hop since 1987, niggas. Hip-hop since 1987.com.
And probably get right in the way. Soon as you go home, you're gonna step right in the way. Like, I'm not rapping for you nut-ass niggas. I don't rap because I like to rap. I rap because I'm trying to get paid off the motherfucker. There's no way I'm gonna get paid off rapping in prison, so I ain't rapping not one fucking time.